Dear elders, brothers and sisters, Om Shri Sai Ram. It's good to be back, isn't it? This is our presentation for the Vikas SSE wing. And if we could go to the first slide. Let's see. Yeah. So, a quote from Bhagwan, which we thought would be apt for this conference. Teachers, you have the responsibility for reshaping the future. There is a big difference between the conference you have held here and conferences elsewhere. At other conferences, the tendency is to regard them as occasions for picnics and sightseeing. You, who have come here at great expense from long distances, should demonstrate your unity and divinity. Do not entertain any differences of race, religion, and community. Foster the caste of humanity, the religion of love, and the language of the heart. Teach your students that it is the same Atma that dwells in all beings. You must emulate the example of the ancient rishis who were the preceptors in the Gurukulam. You must ensure by your conduct the esteem and respect of your students who are highly intelligent. To mold the students into good citizens is a spiritual sadhana. A bad teacher will spoil the lives of many generations of students. In fact, our teachers are very good persons. They undergo considerable trouble in rendering service. Many ladies who have to attend to their daily chores at home are carrying on their educational work out of their devotion to Swami. They are treating it as a spiritual exercise. No other institution in the world can claim to perform the kind of selfless and dedicated service which the members of our samitis, our Sevadal and Balvikas gurus are rendering. Whatever their difficulties, they are coming here at their own expense and bearing their food expenses. The Sathya Sai Trust do not provide any funds for them, nor do they seek any aid for the trusts. And that was from a discourse in July 1994. Here's the team.
Sai Ram all. I'm happy to introduce Brother Ronnie, my joint National SSE Coordinator, and I'm Vasuki Iswarakumar. We have been in the post for the last 3 years, and it was a challenging time with COVID. March 23rd, 2020, the lockdown was announced, and within a couple of weeks, we started the online classes. Around 900 children around the country attended the online classes, 300 odd teachers who were taking classes regularly, and still they are carrying on teaching them. I would like to introduce the regional coordinator for Region 2. I'm not sure whether she's in today. Sister Lakshmi Kamala Unawa, sorry. Lakshmi, she's not here.
Oh, she's there?
There. Come forward.
Stand up, sister, stand up.
And Sister Tirukeshwari Sri Ganesh for Region 3. Thiru? Let them come.
You didn't know we were going to embarrass you today, didn't you? No.
Very hard work for the last few years. Region 4, Sister Niyanta Patel. Niyanta, I saw you here. And Region 5, Jyoti Pallavajala and Vandana Sethuraman. They are not here today. Region 6, Anuradha Gurung. Sister Anu, I saw you. And Region 7, Brother Paresh Patel. And Region 8, Sister Rupa Joshi. Rupa, she's all the way from Region 8.
Travelled all the way from Edinburgh to be here.
So we'd like to thank all the teachers, like Brother Ronnie said. It's a lot of hard work teaching children online, preparing materials to teach online. It's not like face-to-face classes, but still we need to keep them occupied, otherwise they'll just switch the camera off and walk away. Trainings held last year. We had a foundation training and Group 3 project training. That was first time done last year as well. Group 2 exam subjects training. This is done for the Group 2 Year 3 exam teachers to help prepare the children for the Group 2 Year 3 exam. And we had the national exam online as well last year. National and global events, online National Ishwarama Day, where many children around the country participated. Bhajans from children sent to global Guru Purnima celebrations, and we had the national Christmas celebration online. And the next one is increased use of the enrollment database. We introduced online registration pilot run by Region 1, and we got a very positive feedback. After that, in 2021 September, we introduced for the whole country, almost 75% registered, and still more than. So still it's going on. This is something new. We did it because the children are not going to have face-to-face classes for a while. Hopefully things will change with Swami's grace. We'll go back to the centers very soon. Online resource bank and successfully piloted. Okay, that one, again, resources were collected and the bank was done by Region 3. Pilot run was done by Region 3 as well. We are waiting to introduce nationally so the gurus can get whatever resources they needed to teach the children. You want to say anything about that?
Okay, looking ahead to this year, and obviously we're going to talk about this in more detail in the workshop coming up. But basically, number one, so obviously online's great, but like we've done here, we've got to get back to the classroom. How do we do that? When? How do we approach that? So that's going to be a big topic of discussion. And maybe some people are more reluctant than others to dip their toes into the water, but perhaps we can at least start bringing back family values days. They tend to be run regionally. None have been run recently, so let's see how we can bring that back. It'll be a good way to bring all the children back in an outdoor setting at least, if not indoors. National Ishwarama Day, as Sister said, was run online last year. We'll be discussing how we will run this year's event. Will it be online or will it be, as we're hoping, in person? And then, of course, we have our theme for the year, which is sacrifice, the highest virtue. And we have a coordinated activity and a competition already in train based on this theme. The competition deadline is Sunday, the 13th of March. And as Pratap mentioned earlier, there's many strands to the compliance that we as an organisation have to adhere to, one of which is child safeguarding training. Child safeguarding we introduced 3 years ago, and so most gurus did their training then. Our policy says that training has to be done at least every 3 years, so for most gurus, the time for them to renew their training comes now, this year. So we'll be discussing that. I think that's it for the Bal Vikas wing. The next wing is going to be the young adults, we believe. So thank you very much. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sai Ram.